Before we break down what's really happening behind this shocking decision, make sure you hit subscribe, like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this with every ARMY you know. Because the connection between Jin BTS and Jungkook is about to take a turn no one expected. The announcement came quietly at first. No dramatic press conference, no massive teaser campaign, just a subtle update that Jin BTS would be adding more dates to his already sold-out US tour. But within minutes, it exploded. Fans across the United States began speculating, analyzing every detail, every timing, every location, because the extension didn't just feel like a business move, it felt personal. At the time, the global music scene was already buzzing. Major artists like Bruno Mars had been dominating headlines with emotionally charged performances, redefining what it means to connect with an audience on stage. In that same landscape, Jin BTS had been building something different, something quieter, but just as powerful. His solo tour wasn't just about music. It was about storytelling, about reflection, about showing a side of himself fans rarely get to see. And then suddenly more shows were added. Cities that weren't on the original list appeared. Dates were adjusted. Gaps between performances seemed intentional. Fans noticed patterns. They always do. And one name kept coming up: Jungkook. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, had also been making waves in the US, drawing massive attention with his own projects, appearances, and viral moments. The timing was impossible to ignore. Jin BTS extending his tour, right when Jungkook's schedule seemed to align. That's when the theories started turning into something bigger. Some fans pointed out that one of the newly added stops matched a city Jungkook had recently visited. Others noticed that the extended dates created a window, just enough space, for a potential joint appearance. Social media threads broke it down like a puzzle, connecting dots across continents, time zones, and schedules. But then, something even more interesting happened. Insiders began to speak. Entertainment outlets in the United States started picking up the story, not as rumor, but as a developing narrative. While no official statement directly confirmed Jungkook's involvement, sources hinted that Jin BTS had a personal reason for wanting to continue the tour longer than planned, and that's where everything changed. Because if there's one thing fans know about Jin BTS, it's that he doesn't make decisions lightly, especially not something as demanding as extending a global tour. The physical exhaustion, the logistical challenges, the pressure, it's not something you take on without a strong reason. Why did he do it? The answer might lie in what we've already seen between Jin BTS and Jungkook. Their dynamic has always been unique. From playful interactions to deeply emotional moments, Jin BTS and Jungkook represent a bond that has evolved over years of shared experiences. The oldest and the youngest, the protector and the one who grew under that protection. And recently, that connection has been more visible than ever. Fans still haven't recovered from the viral moment when Jungkook's heartfelt message brought Jin BTS to tears in public. That wasn't just a one-time emotional exchange. It felt like a turning point, a moment where unspoken feelings finally surfaced. Now, with Jin BTS extending his tour, it feels like a continuation of that story. A deliberate choice, a quiet response. As more details emerged, fans noticed subtle clues within the tour itself. Jin BTS began changing small elements in his performances. Certain songs were rearranged. Some speeches became more reflective, more personal. In a few shows, he even referenced someone important without naming them directly. The audience reacted immediately. Every word was analyzed. Every pause meant something. And somehow, it kept leading back to Jungkook. Even media commentators in the US began discussing the phenomenon. Not just as fan speculation, but as an example of how BTS continues to blur the line between performance and real-life narrative. Unlike traditional artists, Jin BTS and Jungkook don't just deliver shows. They create ongoing stories that fans actively participate in. And this felt like the next chapter. There were even comparisons to artists like Bruno Mars, who has mastered the art of emotional storytelling on stage. But what Jin BTS is doing feels different. It's not just about the audience. It's about a connection that exists beyond the spotlight, something that fans are witnessing in real time. Then came the moment that changed everything. During one of the newly added shows, Jin BTS paused longer than usual before starting his final song. The crowd could feel it, something was coming. He looked out at the audience, took a breath, and smiled in a way that felt different, not scripted, not rehearsed, real. And then he said it. He didn't mention Jungkook's name directly, but he didn't have to. I had a reason to stay a little longer. That single line sent shockwaves through the fandom. Within minutes, clips of the moment went viral across the United States. Fans were convinced. This wasn't just about extending a tour. This was about waiting, about timing, about making space for something or someone that mattered deeply. The speculation intensified. Was Jungkook going to appear on stage? Was there a surprise collaboration being planned? Or was this something even more personal, something that didn't need to be seen to be understood? The beauty of the moment was in its ambiguity. Jin BTS didn't explain further. He simply continued the performance, delivering one of the most emotionally charged stages of the entire tour. His vocals carried a weight that fans hadn't heard before. Every note felt intentional, every lyric more meaningful, and the audience felt it, not just as fans, but as witnesses to something unfolding in real time. As the extended tour continues, one thing is certain. This story isn't over. Jungkook remains at the center of the conversation. Whether he appears on stage or not, his presence is already shaping the narrative. Jin BTS extending his tour has become more than just a scheduling decision. It's become a symbol of connection, of timing, of something that goes beyond music. And in an industry often driven by strategy and numbers, moments like this stand out. They feel human. They feel real. Now the question is, what happens next? Will Jungkook finally join Jin BTS on stage during one of these extended dates? Are fans about to witness one of the most iconic reunions in BTS history? Or is this story unfolding in a way we don't fully understand yet? Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you believe Jin BTS extended his tour for Jungkook? Or is there another reason behind this emotional decision? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, because if this moment has proven anything, it's that when it comes to Jin BTS and Jungkook, there's always more beneath the surface, and the world is watching every second. As Jin BTS continued the extended leg of his tour across major US cities, the atmosphere started to shift in a way that even longtime observers found difficult to explain. The performances were still powerful, still polished, but there was a new layer of anticipation hanging in the air. Every night felt like it could be the night. Every stage felt like it was building towards something bigger, and at the center of it all, Jungkook. Backstage reports, though unconfirmed, began surfacing in fan communities. Staff movements seemed different. Security was tighter in certain venues. Rehearsal schedules were reportedly adjusted at the last minute. None of it was officially acknowledged, but for fans who have followed BTS for years, these subtle changes meant everything. Something was being prepared. At the same time, Jungkook's own activities became increasingly mysterious. While he remained active in the public eye, there were noticeable gaps, moments where he seemed to disappear from scheduled appearances or go silent on social platforms. For most artists, this wouldn't raise eyebrows. But for Jungkook, whose presence is consistently tracked by global media and fans alike, even a brief absence becomes a signal. And once again, the timing aligned. IT aligned with Jin BTS, IT aligned with the extended tour, and it aligned with the growing sense that something was about to happen. Fans in the United States began organizing themselves in ways that mirrored past historic BTS moments. Online forums lit up with theories, countdowns, and predictions. Some even analyzed flight data, trying to pinpoint Jungkook's possible movements. Others focused on set lists, noting how certain songs performed by Jin BTS could easily transition into a duet format. IT was no longer just speculation, IT was an experience, a shared anticipation that stretched across cities, across screens, across time zones. Then came another moment that intensified everything during a performance in Los Angeles, one of the most significant stops on the tour. Jin BTS made a subtle but powerful change. In the middle of the show, he paused and looked toward the side of the stage. It lasted only a few seconds, but it was enough for the crowd to react, enough for cameras to capture it, enough for the internet to explode. Again, fans immediately began asking, was someone there? Was Jin BTS expecting Jungkook? Or was this a signal, a quiet acknowledgement of something happening just out of view? The clip went viral within hours, trending across US platforms and drawing attention from mainstream entertainment media. Analysts debated whether it was intentional or coincidental. But among fans, the answer felt obvious. Nothing about this tour felt accidental anymore. And yet, despite all the noise, all the theories, all the viral moments, neither Jin BTS nor Jungkook said anything directly. And oh confirmation, and oh denial, just silence. But sometimes, silence speaks louder than words, because what Jin BTS and Jungkook have built over the years doesn't need constant explanation. Their connection has always been expressed through moments, small gestures, shared glances, quiet acknowledgments that only those paying close attention can truly understand. And this tour feels like one long, unfolding moment. As the final dates approach, the tension continues to rise. Each concert carries the weight of expectation. Fans enter arenas not just to watch a performance, but to witness a possibility that Jungkook might appear, a possibility that Jin BTS will finally reveal the full reason behind his decision, a possibility that this entire journey has been leading to a single, unforgettable moment. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Some industry insiders have begun suggesting that even if Jungkook doesn't physically appear on stage, his influence on this tour is already undeniable. From the emotional tone of Jin BTS's performances to the subtle narrative threads woven throughout each show, Jungkook's presence can be felt, even in absence. And that raises a bigger question. Is this really about a single appearance? Or is it about something deeper? Something that goes beyond a surprise moment or a viral clip? Because if there's one thing this story has shown, it's that Jin BTS didn't extend his tour just to add more dates. He extended it to create something meaningful, something that connects, something that lasts. And whether that something involves Jungkook standing on stage beside him, or simply existing as an invisible thread running through every performance, it's already changing the way fans experience this tour. Now, as we get closer to the final shows, one question remains stronger than ever. What is Jin BTS waiting for? And when the moment finally comes, will the world be ready? Tell us what you think. Do you believe Jungkook will make a surprise appearance before the tour ends? Or do you think the real story is something even deeper than what we see on stage? Drop your theories in the comments, because right now, this isn't just a concert tour anymore. It's a story, and we're all watching it unfold.